We interrupt our programming to bring you the following special report.
The Ryan Report.
Whatever opinion they had ain't gonna change nothing I'm doing.
What was the story he told? Because I was there.
It's time for the Ryan Report.
It's like Jay-Z, all eyes on us.
On the People Station, V103.
It is your Ryan Report right here on the People Station, V103, and it's been brought to you by
McDonald's. Get two of your favorites from McDonald's McPick 2 menu. Hey, a McChicken, a McDouble, a 6-piece chicken McNugget, or small fries. Two of these for just $2.50 at participating restaurants. I'm loving it.
All right, talked to Keshia Knight Pulliam yesterday.
Okay.
She said she's going to come in and do her Candidly Keshia podcast today.
Okay.
She said she was only going to do one interview. She said it's a 2-part series on Entertainment Tonight, where she will tell her side of the story, because basically she was tired of everybody assuming what happened. She was especially tired of some of the internet people saying stuff about her, like she was Ed Hartwell's side piece before they got married and all this. You have not heard this.
I haven't.
A lot of people who don't watch Entertainment Tonight have not heard this. This is what Keshia Knight Pulliam said yesterday.
Let's just go on the record. Did you cheat on him during your marriage?
I have never cheated on him during my marriage. That's not who I am.
You said you will have a paternity test.
That's not an issue.
Sure.
There's no problem. I've never been unfaithful to my husband. This is his daughter. You know, it's one thing when you choose to be in the spotlight. It's another thing when you have a baby. And it's not about me.
Yeah.
She doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
The biggest thing and my priority is she doesn't deserve it.
Keshia was emotional and raw when I visited her this afternoon in her Atlanta home. The giant square-cut diamond ring she once wore proudly is gone. And get ready for this. Keshia told me she's not the one who cheated. She claims her husband was.
So when early in my marriage I was faced with this, I was ready to leave. I had divorce papers ready. I presented them to him. He begged for another. He said, please, I want my family. He said all of the right things. And once I was pregnant, I did decide to give him that one last chance. He left like it was any other day. Said goodbye. I was still asleep in bed. And he texted me, you know, saying, hey, can I talk to you for a moment? Which wasn't weird. I was like, okay, babe, you know, okay.
Sure.
He was like, you know, this isn't working. But all I heard was I filed for divorce this morning and I'm coming to get my stuff. Let me be clear. I have never, nor will I ever choose to be anyone's side chick.
Do you still love your husband?
I love who he pretended to be. I have no desire to continue to be married to him. That's why I'm doing this one interview and I'm done. I'm not going to continue to revisit, regurgitate, but I'm also not going to continue to allow people to tell blatant lies about me. I'm grateful. Despite all of this and everything that happened, I'm grateful for my blessing, and that's my little girl. One day, he will have to answer to her and explain to her.
Okay. That has just broken my heart this morning. Oh, my God.
All right, while you gather your thoughts.
Yeah, let me get myself
And the city
together.
gathers their thoughts on it.
Oh, my God.
People magazine had somebody who said they were speaking for Ed Hartwell and said this. Basically, that they had been having problems deciding who would run the show in the marriage. According to People, they say the couple is just not able to agree or see eye to eye on anything. Ed is very old-fashioned in marital beliefs and how couples should make decisions together, and it seems that Keshia is more interested in remaining a successful independent businesswoman rather than baking cookies and being a submissive wife. The source adds, it's probably just a case of a child star used to going through life, baking her cake, having her cake, and eating her cake, too. Then the article goes on to say that Ed wasn't very happy about the way that she revealed the pregnancy, considering they were in a bad part of their marriage. They were not on good terms. According to People magazine, it says it's just that he had told her he wanted to wait before having a baby, and things got really bad between them, and then she pops up pregnant. He even told her he didn't want to release the baby bump picture so soon, but she did it anyway. The source also said that Ed Hartwell, who has a son from a previous relationship, just wants to make sure that just because they were married, he still covers his bases and gets everything checked out, meaning the paternity test. He said the pregnancy came during a very dark spot in their relationship. If things were as bad as the source makes them sound, then it's hard to imagine why she would be making a big smiling announcement about her pregnancy.
This is heavy. And what does he mean, popped up pregnant? It take two people to have a baby.
According to the People magazine article, he was not living at the house for several months. And then she's pregnant.
Right.
So he's like, well, if I ain't been there,
my baby.
How are we having sex? Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, my God. This is hard. This is really sad. I really hate this. This is really bothering me.
722, and that is your Ryan Report. Coming up, the video we've all seen or heard about, the Alton Sterling video, the other angle. The man who shot that has ties to the city and to the state. He has not been able to return to work since that video went viral. Where he is right now, and does he regret posting the video that caused protests around the nation? We'll talk to Chris Leday coming up at 7:45 here on V103.
And if you don't know, now you know.
The Ryan Report. The Ryan Report.
V103.